All right, so this is a new thing that I've wanted to do for a long time, and now is the time. So I'm going to go session tonight with Akiko and Sophie and Bim and maybe other people. And I want to warm up and stretch a little bit before I go. And I thought, like, yo, it's a good thing to do. I can make this go live. And for what it's worth, I've been too nervous to do this before because I've felt like I'm not that flexible or, like that amazing in shape. And so I've felt like, oh, who am I to do that? Like, you need somebody who's like super flexible and in shape. But now I realize, like, oh, not at all. Like, that's going to be really helpful for a lot of people that similarly feel like that. So anyway, let's get in. I don't have like a super plan or anything. I'm gonna start with like the dancer stretch, but when I do this, I'm not like, this is how I start, right? This is the truth of my level of flexibility. So you're now, it's again, I feel like my whole life is just about increasing amounts of coming out now. And it's like, I'm so embarrassed that you guys now know that this is like my level of flexibility that I've hidden it until now, basically. Like, I've thought, oh, you know what'll happen? I'll get super flexible off camera, and then when I'm flexible, I'll go on camera, and then people will be like, damn, that guy's impressive. But it hasn't worked for me. So I feel like a huge part of my personal growth which is becoming more flexible, is about being honest, like showing where I'm actually at. So when I'm doing this, I think the thing I'm focused most on is not rounding in my back. So if I go like this, that's one way to do this. And so my focus is actually that. It's that. To try to keep a straight back as much as possible. Next time I do this, I just realized right now, I'll have my iPad or phone or whatever with me, and I will, I'll kind of do like Q&A kind of stuff, because I'm just stretching anymore. Now, another thing I like to do is when I'm in a stretch position is kind of like let my neck hang, not collapse my upper back, but like let my neck hang to kind of loosen the neck. And I start off real inflexible, so I hope that it like inspires people. That's like my new concept, is that my own shortcomings and failings can serve as inspiration to other people. Yeah, this really makes me want to like have a chat thing up so I can chat with you guys. But since I don't have that, I will talk about what I know to talk about, which is that what I'm doing right now to me is how like everything happens. Meaning, like, you have to just start. Like, this is not exactly what I imagined when I thought of myself doing this. This music is by my homie Deca, by the way. D-E-C-A. This guy's just amazing. I feel so lucky to know him personally. He's one of my dream podcast guests. And this album is called The Way Through. And it's on, Google, iTunes, Spotify, all that. SoundCloud too, I think. Deca, D-E-C-A, the album's The Way Through. So anyway, back to like starting. I feel like this is it, man. You just have to start stuff. And the reason I try to do as much as I can, like put out as many videos as I do, is that I find that the more stuff I put out, the more embarrassed I am that like damn, dude, I'm better than this. Like, I swear. And then it makes me put out the next thing that hopefully is a little bit better. So I'm now doing... I could tell you what I'm doing, but I actually don't think it's that important yet. What I'm attempting to do is keep my back straight, right? And I feel this stretch right here. I'm very tight right here. And I have a feeling, especially since we're like mostly a channel of dudes and bros, that I'm not alone. Like the whole, everywhere that I'm touching right now is like super tight. And in fact, I do this, so I'll do this. Like I massage my leg also while I stretch. And this session that I'm going to is it's my favorite. And it's very exclusive.
Over the last few years, I have been studying my life and my actions and my deeds and my heart.
I don't know if you guys can hear this, but I feel like this song, this interlude is so beautiful. This is his dad speaking about wisdom.
My situation where you're alone by yourself thinking about things, well, you think about all those things. And
okay, I'm gonna do a thing again. This is just, I'm just doing this, bro. So one of the things I like to do is stretch out like my whole body, like my arms over my head, and then as I do that, I lift up on my head. Maybe you'll be able to hear it. Oh! And I crack my upper back and neck. Oh my god, that was good. Oh, another one just went. So I encourage you to lift, raise your arms over your head, lying down. If you're more flexible than me, you can put your feet out, but when I do that, my lower back comes off the ground, so I keep my knees up, and that keeps my lower back in the ground, which I think is very good thing for this kind of stretch, because I wanted to focus on the upper part of the spine, not the lower part of the spine. And I tuck my chin, so tuck your chin, and you can move around a bit. I actually believe more in what's called dynamic stretching than I do in static stretching. So this is really good too, kind of like a snow angel kind of thing. Getting some mobility into the shoulder, and I'm going to try to crack my spine again. More. Oh, wow, I feel so much better already. That's amazing. Okay, now I'm going to do like a shoulder opener. Move back a little. And what I'm going to do, I'll give you the rear view first. Like this. This is what I'm doing. So if you can do this, dope. If you can't, take one arm and like hold it like that as much as you can, or like that. But if you can, sitting like this is a really good chest opener. The pecs are a muscle that gets super tight, especially in our, like, this culture, our phone culture. Okay. Okay. Got a Twitter reply from the homie Morgan. I see you. It's really exciting to me to be live on 4 platforms simultaneously because let's do a plank. Let's do a plank. Nice. 60-second plank, all right? I'm going to set my timer. I haven't been doing planks recently. I was up to about 2.5 minutes and oh, snap. How do I reset? Bro, they're gonna laugh at you. Get it ready. Okay. Plank is super useful. I'm gonna give you concepts while I do it. Now, I may not be doing the concepts I tell you to do, and you can call me out on that, but please, in this case, do as I say, not as I do, because I do know what you should be doing to be in proper alignment. I just don't always do it. It's kind of like a nutritionist that's fat. Okay, so I'm gonna do my fists on the ground. I'm going to focus on not collapsing here, but instead like having my shoulder blades back. And then I'm also going to focus on not allowing my spine to do that, so that I'm kind of engaged in the butt, the glutes, the core, the pecs, and at the same time not up like this, but like that. And then chin down, and not neck falling, but neck kind of strong. Woo! I have not been doing this recently. This is so good for me. I hope I can actually hold this for a minute. I did it. Dude, it's so dope. Oh my god, I just found such a life hack in doing this. Wow, that's nuts. Okay, so we're gonna do kettlebells. I think we'll just do 10. So if you're gonna get on this train with me, having a heavy kettlebell, I would say that I consider a heavy kettlebell one where you cannot take it from here over your head. I cannot, like what I'm doing right now, I'm actually kind of struggling to do this. This is 50 pounds, 50. And we're gonna do 10 kettlebell swings. I think I'll do it this way. So the form on a kettlebell swing is you want to hinge at your hips. So our culture, Western culture, is losing hip hinging ability, meaning we bend from our spine rather than creasing at our hips. So what we're going to do is we're going to crease at our hips and then come back up and swing. So I'm just going to get momentum. And you can engage your core, shoulder blades back. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 10, just 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really thrust your pelvis forward like you're trying to smash. 10. Word. Okay, I think, what time are we at? Oh, not that much. I think what I'll do now is kind of like squatty stuff. So what I'm doing here is I'm, again, focusing. If you see something in common, what I'm working on is not going like this. Whatever we can do to be as upright as possible, the better. In fact, I think that's what we'll do. Just feet parallel. If you have to go out, it's kind of okay, but it's a lot better to go less far down and keep your feet parallel. So, again, being honest, this is my limit. My ankles especially. Lock out here. I think a focus on having your knees kind of pushing out rather than collapsing in is good. Try to have the weight balanced over both feet. Whew. And I think I'm just gonna bounce because I think this is actually a pretty good warm-up position for hip-hop dance, like getting the ankles kind of loose. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna roll out the ankles. Oh Oh, we'll do that too. Okay, we'll do that now. Again, I do intuitive, so you can go with me or do your own thing. But I think that one of the things I need to get really good at is holding this. Ooh. Ooh. Because a huge thing in all of these dances, let me move back a little. A huge thing in all these dances is to be able, let's just do this then. If you can hold, great. If not, these are like calf raises in a way. But the difference is we're not going up. This is where you get foot illusions. Is when your head stays at the same level and you move your feet, right? That's what creates the illusion. So, if you need to, you can hold something. But the real thing to think about is you can actually almost tense your neck a little bit to hold everything in place. And now actually, yeah, let's go like this. I can't do this on one leg, but to go, because this is another really common position. Okay. Let's go to chest rolls. I guess I should push it up a little next time. A little bit. Alright, I'm just trying to, I don't know if you heard that, but that felt needed. So yeah, actually just take a minute, and if you're like me and your chest and spine are not super rolled out, maybe that could be a good one. So hip forward, chest in. Try not to have it lead from your shoulders going forward, but instead lead from your chest, the middle of your chest sinking in. This sinks here, this goes forward. Boom. And then chest out, hips back, right? Ugh. Oh my God. Wow, that felt crazy good. Okay, next one. We're gonna stretch out sideways. So the one with this is what you don't want to do is end up like this, right? Where you're crunched forward. You want to keep your spine elongated as much as possible. It's better to have your spine elongated and only go this far than to crunch in and go this far. Because it sets up habits. Like, if you're crunching all the time, which is what I have done. Again, this is like a do as I say, not as I do thing. You set up super bad habits and it just doesn't look good. The problem is really that it just doesn't look good. So I'm focusing on raising my chest and tucking my hips so that my hips don't go back like that. That the butt is locked, the hips are locked, the chest is up, and we go over. And I'm just stretching out my neck. Okay. This is my old man stretch. Woo! Okay, now I'm gonna go wide and lean forward. It's actually a good position to practice fake disco, Mooney, tableau technique, where your head stays still while your spine moves around your head, and the accent is forward. In recent videos I've seen, Slim Boogie is really taking this to the next level. He has such good ability move his torso while his head stays perfectly still. That's good too, just so you know. Like, we carry around a lot of in our lives. I feel like a yoga teacher now. I am a yogi. Guys, we carry around a lot of stress and tension in our lives. So what I want you to do is just let all that stress and tension out. So I love that I'm doing this. I love that it's begun. The insanity has kicked in. Now we can do this here. Back straight, back straight, back straight, back straight. Ooh, this side's way tighter. Holy smothers. Oh my god. Hear that? Hear that shoulder? Oh my god. Okay. You know what I think we're gonna do now? Especially since this song is so beautiful. I think we're gonna close out with like a meditation. I love it. I love synchronicity and how organic all of this has been. And I feel super warmed up. Like it worked. That's the craziest part of all. For session, for those who have tuned in not at the beginning, this is a warm-up for a session I'm about to go to. Be quiet, Otis. Okay. For the rest of this song, I'm just going to be quiet and breathe. And just be present with where you are on every level. Deep breaths. Huge breath. Word. Dude, this is so tight. This is mega plus plus tight. Sup, fool? Alright. So yeah, bro, I'm off to like session now. Session is about to start. It's so good. It's all happening. And I'm incredibly, extremely 12, 13 out of 10 off the charts grateful. And thank you for coming along for the ride. Peace.